New Mexico inspiration, Georgia O'Keeffe. I was first introduced with Georgia O'Keeffe work when I moved to Abiquiu, New Mexico in the year 2000. When people would talk about Abiquiu, New Mexico, they would often refer to the town and area as O'Keeffe country. I wasn't sure exactly why that was until I visited the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum, which was her home in Abiquiu. She was born on November 15th in 1887, and she is probably most known for her very large blossoms. However, I found that some of her most beautiful paintings were those done of the area here in Abiquiu and surrounding areas of New Mexico. Originally from Wisconsin, she wanted to be an artist at the early age of 10. She studied art from the Art Institute in Chicago and also the Art Students League in New York City. In 1929, O'Keeffe, looking for new inspiration and to get away from family, she traveled to Santa Fe, New Mexico, and Taos. There she found brilliant inspiration in the landscapes and the warm and friendly people. I totally understand her instant love for this area. The colors and backgrounds are just beautiful for being a desert, and I can honestly say I can't compare the sky here to anything else I have seen. She has had many hardships in her life. Like all of us, she was human. I always had the feeling that she didn't really like herself much, but she learned to love herself. From 1929 to 1949, she came back to New Mexico to paint, to relax, and to breathe. In 1949, she made New Mexico her home. If you say the name of Georgia O'Keeffe around here in Santa Fe, for most people, they know her name. They can tell you stories that they grew up with, the famous painter from Abiquiu or Ghost Ranch, where she worked with Ansel Adams. Or they can describe her white flower or red poppy. She is an inspiration here. She died in 1986 at the age of 98. She worked in pencils, watercolors, and even clay. Living here in the Southwest, it's full of rich color and culture. When I look out my window, I see the red mountains in contrast to the snow-topped ranges. I see Georgia O'Keeffe's vision, and I will always see the desert as beautiful as she did.